for a little NBA basketball. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Utah Jazz. And tip-off is about to get underway. Let's get to Kevin Clark and Steve sitting courtside at Energy Solutions Arena.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on our sideline. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for the Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire Anthony Davis. Then there's Brown, and it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. And then for the Utah Jazz.
Well, you always hear about how loud this Jazz crowd is at home, and trust me, it is loud. They are a big part of why the Jazz have been so tough at home for so long, but the personnel of the Jazz has had something to do with that as well.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's Beverly. Feeds to LeBron. Lets it go with a 3. And the Lakers get it back. And here's Walker outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
He kicks it to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. And the shot is good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with him. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Los Angeles on D. Outside Conley. Here's Clarkson. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Beverly kicks to Walker. Drops in the tray. Walker's got 6.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And with the bucket.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. Doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the shot is good. He's got 9.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Here's Beverly, covered by Conley. Now the pass to Beverly. Back to LeBron. And there's the feed to Beverly. Passes it to LeBron. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
He used that pick to get in close.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
Pass to Beverly. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Clarkson, guarded by Walker, hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And the Jazz with possession here. Fires the three. Kept alive. Number 8. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And as you said, the Jazz very tough at home as always, Clark, and 30 wins for them in this building last season, which usually, Steve, is enough to get you into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's an amazing stat. 30 home wins and you don't get in. Just shows you how difficult and how tough the Western Conference was.
Wasted no time on that one. Beverly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Jazz have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Clarkson, guarded by Walker. He feeds it to Olynyk. Dishes it to Conley. Clock at 6. A baseline J. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Mike Conley, boy, second in the NBA last season in steals per game. Quick feet and quick hands, and a smart defender as well. Make him a pesky guy to deal with at that end of the floor.
And that one's good. Beverly.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Utah trailing here. There's the dish to Conley. Right side, Conley. Fires from 18. And off the glass. That one's good. Conley's got his first 2 points. And for Conley offensively, he doesn't try, Steve, I think, to do too much.
No, in some ways he reminds you of a possession quarterback.
Ah, nice comparison.
He's going to be steady, do the little things, and let the game come to him, but very capable of making a big play when necessary.
Markin, guarded by Walker. Pass to Conley. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was, mentioned that the Lakers could potentially amnesty Kobe Bryant. Now, he knew that he is still a top shooting guard and plays like a superstar, but his contract really is up there at almost $30 million this season.
Davis drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Conley with it. Clausen, he's covered by Brown. Nice ball movement by Utah. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Well, we know the Lakers have got, Steve, a lot of issues with their cap. It's only going to get worse this year and continue to spiral in the wrong direction. There's even been talk among the writers that cover the Lakers about the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money for a player who's going to miss a lot of the regular season with that Achilles injury?
Well, really a promising young roster for the Utah Jazz team, guys. A lot of blue-chip talent there. I think in a couple of years, this team has a chance to be one of the best in the West.
And Conley drops them both. And you got to give this Utah front office a lot of credit. You're right, Clark. They've only missed the playoffs 5 times in the last 30 seasons. Steve, that is a remarkable run.
What I like about Utah, too, Kevin, is that they seem to stay ahead of the curve. They make moves while they still have leverage, dealing Carlos Boozer, Kirilenko, Deron Williams. So they've done a good job of getting value, getting assets, and continuing to look ahead.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jones checked in for Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook has subbed in for Brown. Here's LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Westbrook. Off target from three-point range.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Number 24. Outside Conley. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. You look back to that 2008 draft, the then Sonics, now Thunder, took Westbrook at the 4 spot, and a lot of people thought that was a reach, but tell you what, you redo the draft right now, and he has a legitimate case of being the number 1 pick.
No good on the free throw. Well, Clark, back to that 2008 draft, Westbrook had played kind of a combo guard at UCLA, and there were some questions, I think, among a lot of scouts and personnel guys' minds about his ability to become a full-time point guard.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think you always have to look at players, not just for what they might become, but what are they when they get to you. And Russell was a guy who was athletic, aggressive, hungry to get better. And when you've got those attributes in his athleticism, you're going to be a difference maker in the league, and he's proven that to be the case.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, let's start with the positive in the Lakers postseason. They did make it. That's all that can be said is their dramatic passing of Utah and the Rockets down the stretch to take the 7th seed was really the lone highlight of what would be a quick exit from the playoffs for them.
There's the pass to Reeves. Back to Westbrook. 9. And again, no good by the Lakers. Going back to the Lakers, swept in 4 straight by the Spurs, and none of the games really that close. Spurs, Steve, just dominated them in every sense of the word. Injuries didn't help either.
No, they didn't help, but the Spurs just outplayed whoever was on the floor for LA, this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
And Jones over to help. Here's Tucker. Misses the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Passes it to Reeves. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Jump shot is good.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Beasley kicks it to Tucker. Back to Beasley. He dishes it to Tucker. Tries from 7. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
While never a lock for the playoffs, the Jazz were in the driver's seat for a playoff spot up until the All-Star break last season. However, after the second half kicked up again, they just couldn't beat the teams they needed to and lost a lot of ground, letting the Lakers back in the hunt.
That's good from Tucker. Of course, the Lakers would eventually pass them up during the final days to snag a playoff spot, but Steve, as you said, it was just a poor run of games for the Jazz right after the All-Star break that did them in.
Well, it would have been nice for this young core to gain some valuable playoff experience, but they did pick up a couple of first-round draft picks. They continue to add talent to this deep roster, and I would think it's just a matter of time before they're back in the playoffs again.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. They never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
Here's Sexton. Tips it.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
Now here's Westbrook. There's the pick. None. Kicks to Bryan. It's hauled in by Gay. And I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you've got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
Now Westbrook following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. Unloads. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Utah's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
You know, you look at the flex offense that Utah utilizes, and it requires that players, one, be versatile and multi-skilled, but also that they have good basketball IQs. You need to be able to screen and read defenses effectively. And that's not easy, but it's certainly a good way to play if you've got the right people.
And the Jazz making a change here. And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's Beasley on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Number 24. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 2. And Clark, back to that flex offense you were talking about. Some players come into the league with the bad habit of standing around when they don't have the ball. Steve, that's not going to cut it in the flex.
No, it keeps you moving. It keeps the ball going. A lot of screening and cutting. It's a great offense, and it's difficult to cover. But I like what you said. It teaches the young players how to play as well.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
An even 3-on-3 break. It's hauled in by Gay.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
There's the triple. That's good. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead. 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shoots from the elbow. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Utah leading by 5. And here's Walker. The tray. And the Jazz, another 3.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Guys, it's hard to doubt that LeBron James, after 2 straight titles and 4 MVPs in the last 5 years, seems to be at the top of his game. LeBron candidly said, quote, "I'm at my highest peak. I don't know if I can continue to improve." But he certainly remains motivated, saying, quote, "At the end of the day, I have a goal to be the best of all time, and I'm going to put that pressure on myself." And Kevin, if he can just stay at this level for a long period of time, he may get there.
I like his chances. Thanks. Now Bryant, following Rudy Gay's 3-point attempt. Just 5 to shoot. Christie kicks to Westbrook. He tries for 3. The shot is off. And it's Utah the other way.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Christie with the screen on Walker. Picked away. All sorts of time. Misses off the left iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio in the league, and they really struggled to take care of the ball. And even when they got up a shot, a lot of them were questionable shots. They shot the 3rd most threes in the league, but were in the bottom half of the league in percentage.
Free throw good, Christie. And going back to the Lakers' offensive troubles last season, the worst free throw percentage, Steve, in the NBA.
And obviously that's attributed directly to Dwight Howard. I mean, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws for the season. And that just really carried over into the team's performance.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The 3. Tries again. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Yeah, he's a terror in the passing lanes, too. Loves to lay back a bit, kind of play possum, anticipate, and then dash out and pick off those careless passes.
You know, Steve, something else that jumps out at me about him is how often he thwarts penetration with his active hands. I mean, he gets a lot of his steals as players try to make their way to the basket. So much of what ailed the Lakers could be traced to the lack of defensive presence, and it really came to a head when Magic Johnson, one of the greatest Lakers of all time, called them out about looking to play Showtime offense while not paying attention to solid defense.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Number 8, covered by LeBron, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. And going back to what Clark said, they didn't actually try to run that much based on tempo, more than what they might have been used to, certainly, Steve, but the D was a concern in a major way.
Well, it was really more about teams running wild on them instead of the other way around. You look at the Laker personnel, big front line last year with Howard and Gasol. The transition defense wasn't quite there. You throw in the injuries. They were never able to find that balance between good offense and solid defense.
He hits the second from the line. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Davis. Puts up the baby hook. Good.
Well, Anthony Davis is such a difference maker defensively. I mean, it's almost like anything he contributes offensively is a bonus. But he's shown signs that his scoring could be special in its own right.
Now here is Conley. He's got 6. Marketing. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. Beverly the pass to Christie. LeBron James on the wing. Again, the Lakers. And going back to Anthony Davis offensively, his skinny frame holds him back from being a post scorer, but a good field goal percentage and free throw percentage, he's obviously got those things down.
Yeah, and the second part of that is really encouraging because when you have the shooting touch that allows you to face up offensively and space the floor, now you combine that with all those skills Davis has on the low block, he's got a chance to be really special.
Here's LeBron following the three-pointer by Utah. Pass to Christie. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Here's Marketing. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Feeds it to Brown. Pass to Christie. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Number 8, covered by LeBron, missed inside.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Beverly. He's got 6. Christie kicks to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz leading by 5. Outside Conley. Clausen, he's covered by Brown. That's good. He's got 16.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
LeBron kicks to Brown. Back to LeBron. It's blocked.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
He kicks it to Conley. Marketing. He's covered by Brown. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Christie. Here's Brown. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Walker's checked in for Los Angeles. Brown no good on the free throw. Jazz leading by 5. Now the feed to Conley. Dishes it to Olynyk. Out to Conley. He passes to Olynyk. Working on James. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Conley. And the Jazz lead by 7. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, you know, Mike Conley has always been one of the quickest guards in the league, in my opinion, and just a blur in transition. And for his size, a pretty good finisher with both hands inside.
Lakers trail by 7. And Conley has always been quick, Steve, but he's learning how to use, it seems like, different gears to get around defenders.
I agree, Kev. The change of pace, he's gotten so good with his right hand, too, not just off the dribble, but he frequently finishes plays with his right hand in the paint, those little runners. So a lot of skill and to go along with that speed.
And here is Conley following the 3 from Beverly. Pulls from the top of the key. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Tucker.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now LeBron. He's got 5. He feeds it to Beverly. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here's Clarkson. It's good from long range. 19 points in the game.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
It's Brown with the drive. Here's Davis, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Utah with the ball, leading by 5. Great D that time from LeBron.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Tucker, defended by Beverly. Tucker dishes to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Markin. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
LeBron with it. He's got 5. LeBron left side. And they double him up with LeBron. On the wing, Brown. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Brown's got 9.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Utah calls timeout.
Probably the biggest knock on Anthony Davis you could make his rookie season is that he missed a lot of time with injuries, and that's really not something you knock a guy for. Ankle, a concussion. He missed several stretches.
Here's Clarkson. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And for Anthony Davis, his slender build, how he weathers the physicality of the NBA in some people's minds, Steve, is a question mark.
Well, it's always hard to predict when a player comes out of college after his freshman year just how much more he's going to fill out. But he's got broad shoulders. He looks like he's got the ability to add muscle. And I think as he does that, he's going to be probably best suited to play the power forward position long term rather than center.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Walker is screen on Conley. And Beverly kicks to Walker. And the three off target. Utah leading by 8. Screen. Here's Clarkson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. LeBron kicks to Walker. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. That's 12 points now in the game for Walker.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his three-point attempts.
There's the screen, and here's Conley outside. That's the bucket. Conley's got 9.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Now here is Davis. 6 points for him. Gets it to go. He's got 8.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
1:31 left here in the second. Here's Markin, and he drops it in from the low post. And the Jazz lead by 8. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the made shot from Beverly. Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now the dish to Walker. Offensive rebound. Here's Jones. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one falls for Jones.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
He hits both from the stripe. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Sexton. That is good.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to LeBron. None. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. Launches it. Here's Beasley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Jazz have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And this club shot 77% as a team last year. Good, not spectacular, but solid.
And the first one drops. The Jazz making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. And that does it for the first half of play. Jazz lead by 8. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello and welcome. We've got a great one underway at Energy Solutions Arena. At the midway point, the Jazz are playing well. And offensively, just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry. Michael Conley's been outstanding. He's got 9 points and has kept everyone else involved, piling up the assists. And hanging tough, the Los Angeles Lakers. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. A rough first half for Russell Westbrook. His shot has been hitting everything but the net. He just hasn't found the mark. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Now here is Conley. Clarkson guarded by Walker. Conley into the lane. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And how about the work last season from the free throw line? He shot about 83%.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
That's good from Conley. So he gets them both. Here's LeBron. Back to Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
And the dunk by Walker. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. About 1 minute played here in the second half. LeBron kicks to Brown. Back to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Beverly. Walker the pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Davis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Good game for Davis. He's got 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well and battling hard for every rebound.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Utah leading by 8. And he lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's LeBron. Brown. Los Angeles with another miss. Conley against Walker. Here's Markin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Beverly's got his third rebound tonight. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Walker. He dishes it to Brown. Kicks it to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Well, for LeBron James, guys, the stats say it all. He's always a beast. But when you play him at the power forward position, his numbers take on a whole nother level of excellence.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 10-point game. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Clark, you mentioned LeBron playing at the 4 being a tough matchup for teams. Steve, why is that?
Well, we've seen the same thing with Carmelo Anthony, a guy who's playing at the 4 who has great size and strength, but also ball handling ability. It compromises the defense, particularly when you put shooters around him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Los Angeles with another miss.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
Outside Conley. Number 8. He's covered by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shoots. Conley gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. From deep, Walker. Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Now here's Walker. 14 points for him. Pass to Beverly. Feeds to Davis. Backing in. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Davis has got 12 points in the game. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Olynyk. He drains the quick shot. Here's Beverly. 13 points in the game. LeBron with a screen on Conley. It's Brown with the drive. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Good on both. Lakers trail by 14. And here's Westbrook. Shoots a three. There's the bucket. Good. Westbrook's got 6. Utah's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Clausen. Offensive rebound. Sexton, defended by Beverly. Here's Sexton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. The Lakers making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 13. And Westbrook, here we go. Reeves the pass to Westbrook. He kicks to Jones. None. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. A second chance effort. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Utah leading by 11. Now Beasley. Here's the 3. And that is good. He's got 7. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Lakers trail by 14. None. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Number 24. And Jones pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. None. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Beasley outside. Rudy Gay on the wing. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Gay's got 6. Lakers trail by 14. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
No good from Beasley. Lakers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Gabriel. Back to Westbrook. The pass to Reeves. The feed to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. It's Westbrook with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook suffering that torn meniscus in his right knee after the collision with the Rockets' Patrick Beverley in the first round of last year's playoffs. Really just derailed the Thunder's hopes for a championship.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Going back to Westbrook until that knee injury. He'd never missed a game in his 5-year NBA career. Clark, the longest consecutive games streak in the NBA.
How about going back to college and high school? Didn't miss any games there either.
True, right,
Remarkably durable. So this is really his first experience with a major injury, Kevin. Knowing him, though, and his tenacity and his desire to be great, I think he's going to be able to respond just fine.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Lakers trail by 10. Walker with the screen for Westbrook. LeBron outside. Back to Westbrook. LeBron James on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 8 points for LeBron. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. It's Beasley on the wing. Number 30. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Jazz lead by 10. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Back to LeBron. Fires from deep and blocked, but he recovers it. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Beasley with it. This is to Olynyk. Bryant with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Outside Westbrook. None. Back to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Takes a 3, and it's blocked. Number 30. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He has 5. Lakers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Takes the 3, and that one's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the 3 by the Lakers. Clock at 6. Beasley for 3. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. None. Covered by Beasley. None. Rebounded by the Jazz. Was led by as many as 14 points. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. He feeds it to Beasley. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook dishes to LeBron. And Walker kicks to LeBron. He passes to Westbrook. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Number 30 hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8. Lakers trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Three-pointer, that's good.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Utah's gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. The dish to Beasley. The jump hook, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Utah leading by 4. The shot and game clock separated by 4. There's the double team with Westbrook. Plenty of space. Gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, even with the double team, he had the vision to find the open man.
Passes it to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. LeBron outside. Lets the three fly. Missed. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Jazz out in front, leading by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Beverly. Davis with a screen on Conley. And Beverly kicks to LeBron. Good on the triple. LeBron's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers, with some unbelievable plays down the stretch of tight ball games.
And here's another thing I've noticed. Sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Beverly, the pass to LeBron. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop. Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most efficient offensive season. I mean, he had career highs of 56% shooting from the floor and 41% from long range. I don't know if we've seen a player of his size put together those kinds of numbers with the types of shots that he takes. I mean, just absolutely stunning what he did in terms of his efficiency last season.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. And Beverly kicks to Davis. LeBron James on the wing. He dishes it to Beverly. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. LeBron outside. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Conley. The three. And good on the basket. Book it. And he has 28 points for the game. And for LeBron James, this season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen his field goal percentage climb as a result. The low post work, I think the selection too, shoots fewer three-pointers but a higher percentage. So now, how do you guard the guy? He's got everything in the package.
Lakers trail by 5. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Beverly dishes to Brown. But they'll get another chance. And Beverly kicks to Brown. Feeds it to Davis. Back to Brown. Pass to Beverly. Brown outside. Dishes to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Davis. Trying his luck deep. And that one's good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Conley with it. Now guarded by Beverly. Here's Clausen. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Pass to Christie. Kicks it to Jones. Brown. And there's the pass to Davis. Right block shot. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Olynyk. Here's Clausen. Goes back up. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Christie the pass to Beverly. Shoots it. Off the left rim and out.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
From downtown, and that one's good. He's got 36.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The screen from Bryan. Passes to Christie. He kicks it to Jones. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jazz leading by 5. Now here is Conley. Markin. He's covered by Brown. Markin. This one for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis sets a screen. Beverly dishes to Brown. There's the feed to Beverly. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Jones. And Walker subbed in for Christie. Brown kicks to LeBron. He feeds it to Davis. And too long on the shot. Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Conley into the lane. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just absolute domination in this one for Conley. He's got 13 points and 7 assists. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Yeah, he's been rock solid throughout this game and really been a big factor in this offensive performance for his team.
That's good from Conley. And Conley drops them both. Lakers trail by 7. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Here's Markin. Off target with his three.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And Walker kicks to LeBron. Right side Davis. He passes to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron drives in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Free throw good, LeBron.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
That's also good. So he hits.
Yeah, he's zoned in now. I mean, 6 of 6 in the quarter and looking for more.
Now here is Conley. There's the dish to Olynyk. And Davis sends it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. LeBron outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles to tie it up. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Outside Conley. Here's Clausen. Those three-pointers off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. No good from Beverly.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Clausen defended by Beverly. Back to Conley. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
LeBron drives in. Back to Brown. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Now here is Conley. Conley left side.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
No good from Beverly. Utah has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Conley, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Conley. Fires it up. LeBron grabs the miss.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
The offensive rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now Conley. Shot clock at 5. Leads him in there. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Timeout called the Lakers. Right side Davis. Unloads from 9, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Markin, covered by LeBron. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. Here's Clarkson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
LeBron right side. That's good. LeBron's got 24.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Utah calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Conley. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 6. 1:49 left in the fourth. Beverly dishes to LeBron. That's good.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Rips down the breakaway slam.
and he bangs down the one-handed.
Two very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
And Beverly kicks to Brown. He dishes it to LeBron. Lakers passing it around from past the arc. No good from Beverly.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Conley with it, now guarded by Beverly. It's stolen, and it's the Lakers on the break. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Now here's Conley. There's the double team with Walker. Beverly, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Lakers with possession here. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Connects! And now they trail by just 4. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. The Lakers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Walker. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 4. 15 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And obviously time is the big factor here, guys. They need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
Here's LeBron. Back to Brown. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. And here is LeBron. Lets it go from deep. Trains it from downtown.
Unbelievable shot. He can't miss out there.
And he knows it. I mean, he's got major swagger going on out there now.
Utah calls timeout. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching.